Hi, I'm Steve Dunnington. I'm from Moog Music, and I'm here at the NAMM Show 2012, here with some guys from Sweetwater who are filming what we have, which is the Minitaur analog bass synthesizer. This is our newest synthesizer product. It's a monophonic bass synthesizer with 100% analog signal path based on the Taurus 1 and Taurus 3 legendary bass synthesizers. Taurus 1 was legendary for bass, the kind of bass that you would feel in your chest in a big sound system. And we captured that essence in the Taurus 3, and we've carried it forward in the Minitaur in a much smaller package with a knob per function interface here. The Synth Engine is quite simple. It's a 2-oscillator synth. The 2 oscillators are mixed together, say sent through a VCF, and then you have envelope generators for the VCF and the VCA. What we've added in the Minitaur is an LFO that modulates the oscillators and the filter, bipolar filter VCF envelope generator. It's a mouthful. And also the envelope generators, we modified them slightly so they'd be a little bit more useful for a lot of modern type sounds using ADSR envelopes. The other thing we've done is we added square waves. So let me play a couple of sounds here. Okay, you can't get this on the microphone, but my pants are flapping when I play notes. We can tune the oscillator 2 off and the relationship with oscillator 1. It goes plus or minus an octave. We also have a fine-tune adjustment that you can do through Midi. One thing I've been talking about that I'm really excited about is a thing called note sync. So in analog synthesizers, the phase is always moving. Like, so if you can hear the 2 sounds beating, the 2 oscillators beat together and you hear this up and down motion, that's the 2 oscillators slightly out of tuning with each other. If you want to produce really, really pounding bass tracks, one thing you can do is we do a feature that we call note sync, and what it does is it restarts the oscillators with every note. And so if you're doing some heavy bass tracks, that maximizes the bass impact with the start of each note. Kind of a nice feature for some modern types of music. Did I mention square waves? The traditional Taurus runs off of sawtooth waves. The square waves is a nice waveform for super bassy sounds. And so that's another way, and you can set the wave shape independently, so you can get a mix of saw and square. So on the back of the unit, there's a bunch of connectivity. There's your audio out, so monophonic output. We have a mini jack for headphones, external audio in, so you can process line level signals through the Minitaur's filters and VCA. We have a number of control inputs, gate, pitch, filter, CV, volume CV. We have a traditional DIN MIDI input. Then we also have USB MIDI. Everything that you see on the panel is MIDI addressable, okay? So it's completely controllable from a DAW like Live or Pro Tools or Logic or any of those guys, Cubase. The USB also does MIDI out, so you can automate, record parameter changes and automate things like that. So for producing any kind of bass tracks or anybody who likes the really, really awesome bass sound, this is a really excellent choice. It's got the legendary tone, but it's got a nice number of enhancements that let it stand out from the crowd as far as a bass synthesizer. So it's the Minitaur. So this is Steve Dunnington. Thanks for checking out the Minitaur here at NAMM, and hope you enjoy the rest of the news from the show. Thanks guys.